Look at the moon.
Oh my god, this is definitely not normal.
What is up? What is up? How's it going? Welcome, BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto communities, Blue Crew, and all the communities out there, guys. Welcome to another late night DLT live stream. Appreciate everybody tuning in from over from the XRP boardroom. If you guys are, coming over here, after party special over here as a late night DLT. Appreciate the boys having me on as always. Shout out to Uncle Buster's channel and Crypto Tales. Blue Crew knows them. They're one of Blue Crew's finest for sure. Shout out to those guys and much love to them and much love to y'all. Thanks for the Blue Crew tuning in. Thanks for hitting the likes on the way in, letting the Blue Crew know what's going on over here, getting, sending out that boost in the algorithm there, cooperating with the YouTube stuff and all that good stuff. Thanks to, any new subscribers. And who do we got in here? Once again, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader. I'll never tell you what to do, and I'm always wrong, but the Blue Crew is always right. And we got Mike Kavanaugh jumping on in. Here, let's see. We got to look at the top of the chat here. Yeah, Mike Kavanaugh jumping on in. Legendary in the house. Sean Thompson. Crypto White Hat, our German rep. How's XRP adoption? How's our XRP Germans adopting it, man? Are you doing your part, dude? Are you doing your part? Making sure we got a good infrastructure over there. Oh, look what I found. Member for Jolly. Member for 19 months, man. Legendary. Look at what he found, man. He found the freaking green. He found the moon. He found the moon and grabbed it, man. Love seeing you grabbing it. That's awesome, man. Shout out to Legendary. Shout out to all the green giants who support the channel And once again, man, that was epic when Bishop Thomas was tuning in and he just came in and sprinkled some memberships to the Blue Crew and those watching. The bullish crypto snipers in the house. We got Wen Mullet. Holy cow. Wen Mullet. How you doing, man? Long time no see. Good to see you, man. Look good tonight. Yeah, what's up, man? Good to see you guys. Once again, the phone lines are open for a late night DLT here. So if any of y'all want to call in, hang out with us here. Here's the link. You know, keep the momentum going here with the XRP boardroom if you guys like. Keep it as an after party stream here, but we could go over some cryptos as well. We got some good news that we would definitely like to go over with the Blue Crew related with XRPL developments and things like that. Guys, exciting times. And on 8/8 day, we got XX Network on the XRPL. Unbelievable. So I can't wait to go over that news with y'all. And once again, thanks for almost getting us to 10 likes to start off the stream hot. Appreciate y'all. Please let me know the video, the audio, and everything is coming through. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, dude, One Mullet is in the chat. Definitely, I will get the contact out soon. There we go. Wayside in the house. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Oh, we got some people calling on in. We'll get to you guys in just a second. So just going on an overview of what's going on in the past 24 hours. Energy Web Token, a crypto that was in our deep reds not too recently in the top 10, Blue Crew top 10 here. HBAR as well. HBAR is doing some good things. You know, people excited about HBAR again, which is good. Quant, you know, doing pretty well above 100 here. And SHX, you know, despite the awesome video today with Sean Bennett in the Q&A, SHX at 000,500. Are we going to go back to 000,400 again? If so, exciting times for, you know, fortifying the Blue Castle, without a doubt. Who do we got calling on in here? We got Esper Hunter, the mini green giant. What's up, Esper Hunter? Good to see you.
What's up, G?
How you doing, man? Another night. Another crypto day, man. We enjoyed your SHX. Dude, Stronghold enjoyed your SHX presentation so much that they had to do their own presentation today. Can you believe that?
I know, I'm just leading the charge here.
I'm looking forward to your Chainlink one. Oh, dang it. My dad is calling me, huh? Here, I gotta just text him back. Worst time for your own dad to call you, you know, it's like the moment you start off a stream here. Hopefully it's nothing too urgent. Here, let me just respond back to him as quickly as I can here, guys. Esper Hunter, tell us what's on your mind while I am figuring this out.
Well, I'm just, you know, it's just another day. I'm freaking excited to hear what you guys talked and saw in the presentation of SHX, because I was in the bad connection part. I did catch that they announced your question live stream.
Yeah, that was cool. That was fun, and it was an ISO 20022 related question there, and them saying they've been working on it for a good while. And on their slides, they had Fed Now there. You had them, you know, showing their cooperation with the XRP Ledger and Stellar, right? And ISO 20022 standards, being aware of that. And you know, Sean Bennett, dude, don't let the baby face fool you, but this guy's a freaking king. He's the king of the Blue Castle, and he was answering, you know, some tough questions there. He was even very transparent that they're currently using Ethereum until Sorobon is fully live for XLM and how that goes full speed, right? But hey, man, they've been banking on, you know, XRPL with hooks and Sorobon with XLM in the long term, right? So we'll see if this ends up being something that's worth the wait for them.
Yeah, and that presentation they had, all those slides they showed, was basically what I pulled most of my presentation from. So I think that was good because you guys all, me, because I just learned all this recently, requested. So we all got a nice intro to it with my presentation.
Yep.
So that gave you guys all, and myself, when I watched the video, probably tomorrow morning, the ability to look a little deeper into what they were saying instead of this being all new information.
Yep, exactly. It was just perfect timing, dude. We couldn't have, I don't know if it was just in the stars, but it was great alignment. And you got to love it on 8/8 day, them coming out with some updates and introducing Stronghold Net. Definitely a video to check out without a doubt. That was a really good time this morning, y'all.
Legendary says I'm hard to hear. Is that for you too, or?
Oh, okay. You're probably coming off on my mic here. Sorry. There we go. You're probably easy to hear now.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can all hear you. But yeah, so what Esper Hunter was saying, you guys, and sorry if you guys had a hard time hearing him. He was just basically talking about how awesome it was, you know, his amazing introduction to SHX yesterday. I don't think he was complimenting himself that highly with such hubris, but you know what I'm saying. Like, he was like, it was a perfect introduction for what we got today with Sean Bennett talking about StrongholdNet and current updates with SHX. You know, just getting good updates with the Blue Castle. But let's talk about the XRPL. And I don't know, guys, I think we may have our first crypto that can get added on to the Blue Crew top 10. Maybe make it a legit top 10 with this crypto, with the XX network. They just came out with some big news today, you guys, for the XX network. So let's check this out right here. Hey, XX network community, we're thrilled to announce an exciting opportunity for all of us to come together and make something extraordinary happen. We're going to create a version of the XX coin on the XRP ledger, and we want you to get part of it. Please review the attached PDF XX on XRPL PDF. Guys, we've been talking about XX for a good while here, and we were liking XX because of those Ripple connections with Chris Larson having invested in Elixir, right? And now we're seeing them almost like, you know, they got connections with HBAR, I think Algorand as well. Now we're seeing the XRPL coming into play here. And we're going to read this PDF with y'all really quick. Just so you guys get a little bit of some info on this, because this is bullish stuff for, you know, introducing XX coin on the XRPL, guys, right? This is, so we're thrilled to announce an exciting opportunity, right? We already read all this. Issuing XX IOUs. The XX Foundation is issuing XX coins on the XRPL, often referred to as an IOU or token. So in this case, we can refer to this as the XX IOU. We're setting up a multi-signature account on the XX network to back the IOUs with native XX coins. We're depositing 1 million XX coins to kickstart the account. We're inviting you, our amazing community, to participate in this issuance event. Dive in. You will need a few things, such as a minimum deposit of 1,000 XX coin, a personal XRPL public wallet address, and some other details. The XX Foundation is targeting 2 issuance dates for XXIOU. The first at the end of August 2023, so the end of this month, and a second at the end of September 2023. We will provide detailed instructions on how to participate. Stay tuned for more updates. Minting and issuance. Once the minting process is complete and you have provided XX coins along with XRPL address, you will receive XX IOUs right in your personal XRPL address. You can hold XX IOUs or trade on the XRPL decentralized exchange, easily accessible through Sologenic UI. So XX Network, very aware of Sologenic. And guess what? Zum Wallet. Zum app as well. There are also several other popular UIs for XRPL decks if you like. And then check this out. So this is some really bullish things that they say about the XRPL and why they intend to be building this bridge. So this segment is called Building a Bridge. The 2 planned issuances will be done by the XX Foundation, but in the meantime, we'll start working on a cryptocurrency bridge between the XX blockchain and the XRPL. This bridge will enable seamless transfer between the 2 networks, allowing anyone to convert native XX coins to XX IOUs. We understand that the XRP community desires to buy XX coins with XRP, but no simple method is currently available. Building a full bridge takes time, so to avoid the delays, we're creating the XX IOU on XRPL. This will provide a faster option to onboard XX into the XRP market and act as a temporary connection between our communities while we finish the bridge. Oh man, and that's going to be an amazing bridge when it's not just the IOUs anymore. In the future, we aim to back the integration of XRP federated sidechains. Capitalizing on the evolving XRP liquidity hub that's under development, the XRPL, as one of the oldest DEXs, is often overlooked despite the considerable and unique value it brings to the table. A future AMM proposal will allow seamless payments for fiat on-ramps and allow our user interface to accept credit cards and debit cards to pay for privacy services as needed. So by issuing XX IOUs, accessibility is enhanced. This allows users to more conveniently exchange, for example, their Bitstamp USD or XRP for XX without the need to navigate through numerous complex procedures. We're offering grants to XRPL developers to encourage the integration of privacy features into their applications. Our goal is to foster the growth of our ecosystem by exploring various use cases where privacy and payments intersect. While our in-house team is capable of XRPL development, we value collaboration and believe that together we can make significant advancements in this field together. So I can continue going on here, guys, but in the world of crypto, there's other good things that they do say about the decentralized exchange of XRP, right? XRP was one of the oldest DEXs. It's often overlooked despite the considerable and unique value it brings to the table. So they're aware of the XRP DEX and how valuable it could be, right? And in a world of crypto, privacy and payments, particularly micropayments, which we talk about a lot on this channel, hold significant importance. XRP excels in providing fast, affordable, and efficient payment solutions. The XX network complements this by offering substantial value to the XRP community, presenting numerous use cases that can be realized through the integration of CIMIX and XX network decentralized applications and dApps. The process of issuing a fungible token on the XRPL involves several technical steps, including a setup of hot and cold addresses, so on and so forth. But guys, this is amazing for the XRP community. XX coming to the XRPL, building out that bridge over time. But in the meantime, they're doing this IOU program. And this sounds exciting, man. You know, they're like, hey, we want to be getting in on this XRPL business and be one of the early ones being in on this, right? What do you think about all this, Esper Hunter?
Man, I got a lot of questions for you.
Sure. And
but first off,
here, let me give a background a little bit, just really quick on XX Network. Building a world where your life belongs to you. Introducing the XX Network, the first and only quantum-resistant, privacy-focused blockchain ecosystem. Some of the things that have been interesting with the XX Network is their talk with like Swiss banks on privacy-focused CBDCs and the BIS, right? So this is and Chris Larson and Ripple having invested in the XX Network as well. But there we go. Go on, Esper Hunter.
So I do have a few questions. First, I'm going to say I had come to the conclusion this morning that I wanted to also, I was thinking Saturday when I talk about Chainlink, I'm going to talk about XX because I wanted to look into this more already. And now that you're bringing it up, I'm like, okay, I definitely got to look into it more, especially with this. It sounds like an airdrop. That's what I want to clarify with you later. But you might not care for this part, but I want to point out, if anyone follows the Riddlers, Mr. Poole, he's gone now. But I noticed the reason I started looking into XX was Mr. Poole posted.
Right. I know where you're
not just
at.
about. He didn't just post about XRP. He's also posted XDC, and he's posted a Bearable Guy posted a castle for Blue Castle. I was like, man, that could be Blue Castle. Who knows? That's just wild speculation. But Mr. Poole has posted XX and XDC before. So, I mean, these might be little projects that might be worth looking into. And when you think about it, they've all got connections with Ripple. So it's like, well, maybe there is something to this. But questions I had for you was, can you dumb down what you just read about the airdrop specifically? Like, if I own XX coins, where can I buy them, and how do I link how do I link my XRP wallet address to them to let them know I'm owed some XX IOU?
Great. Yes. So to get first off, before going into the IOUs part, to be able to get XX, go to MXC. I think that's like one of the only exchanges that you can get XX Network, if not the only exchange currently that you can get XX, is on MXC exchange. So this is the price currently. It's at 12 cents. It's a 1 billion max supply, and you can only get it on MXC Global, and it's on the USDT pairing there. So that's where you can get the XX Network. Now, they're saying more details are going to come soon. And once again, one of the airdrops or issuance dates, I guess, is happening at the end of August 2023, so the end of this month. And they're saying more details are going to be coming out soon of how to participate, so stay tuned for more updates. So we'll try our best to keep people updated here on it. I'm assuming there's going to be some, like they were already saying, you can hold XX IOUs or trade on the XRPL decentralized exchange. So Sologenic is something they're referencing here, and Some Wallet, right? So they're referencing two, big time things for the, for XRPL, right? And so I'm thinking there's going to be something that where you could be able to set it up through your Some Wallet, but they don't have any directions just yet with that. But you need to have at least a minimum. It's going to be a minimum deposit of 1,000 XX coin, and then a personal XRPL public wallet address, so something like your Some Wallet, and to make this happen. So we'll keep updated. I mean, today it sounded like just amazing because we've been speculating about these two together for some time, and now seeing this kind of acceleration to, just doing because like they already said it themselves, like they've been building out this bridge for the longer term, but that's just going to take some time. So in the meantime, they'll do this XXIOUs thing, and then once federated sidechains is really developing with XRPL, you'll be able to get the real deal. And hopefully Some Wallet maybe even allows you to acquire XX eventually as well. That would be great.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
I had to rejoin. You might have to alter your mic or whatever to get them to hear me.
Oh, okay, I got you. Here, let me see. Speak again.
Hey.
Yep, we hear you. You're good.
So I missed a little bit, but basically you said further details ahead.
Yeah. Further details are coming out, and right now it's just you just need a public XRPL address, so XRP wallet address. So I'm gonna use like maybe my like Some address, for example, and then
I'm gonna jump in here and say definitely go with Zum. It's good, I know it's good, but to everyone listening, Zum is where it's at for this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
it's so easy to hold your tokens, your XRPL issued tokens with Zum.
Totally.
I mean, there's nothing better than Zum, especially even if they're recommending it. So
right, and there is also this like XB Max or something airdrop that's happening on BitTrue for XRP holders. If anybody's holding some XRP currently on the BitTrue exchange, you're probably going to be eligible for this airdrop of this token. What I love about this, because I'm not about holding XRP on a centralized exchange, but what I do take the positive from all of this is that we're seeing so many exchanges, guys, excited about what they can do with XRP, doing 2% staking, doing so on and so forth, like, interest bearing and passive income or airdrops for holding on their exchange. I am loving what is happening here. And now we got some news coming out from Gemini saying exciting things, especially with XRP. So it's like, what? Okay, here we go. I mean, yeah, if Gemini comes on and nothing happens, so what? But at least another door is opening. And we're seeing that it's FOMO from these exchanges. These exchanges do not want to be missing out on this XRP money, this XRP business, this new, fresh, globally cleared digital asset, right? It's XRP Revenge Tour. I can't wait, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's getting crazy. I mean, there's almost too much to keep up with. Like,
right,
between Evernode and XX now has a drop, and then whatever you're just talking about, this is getting crazy,
dude. And yeah, so I'm putting it up for a vote. If we could add XX Network to the Blue Crew top 10, I would be thankful, because it's just awesome seeing now this bridge that's being built between them. There's now a like almost certainty that XX and XRPL have these direct connections to each other. And XX Network ISO 20022 compliant, speaking with Swiss, Bank of England, Swiss Bank, BIS about privacy focused CBDCs. I think this is one we should have on the Blue Crew top 10 and make it a Blue Crew top 11. What do we think? Add it. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Top 12, add Evernode.
Add Evernode when it comes out. You got it.
Hi, you guys. Hello.
Oh,
Hello,
do we have
GDLT.
Crypto White Hat in the chat calling in here? Oh, by the way, if anybody, I'm going to drop the link again. phone lines are open if anybody wants to join in. It's a group chat, so do what you guys like. It's late night DLT. Call in whenever. What's up, Crypto White Hat? How you doing, dude? What do you think of this recent development and stuff?
Really good. It sounds really good. I mean, the XX network, I don't know them, so it's really interesting.
Yeah.
So they work with Swift?
They worked with the BIS and Swiss National Bank.
Okay.
Here, I'll pull up the news just really quick for everybody to just get pressure. But we're also going to have a nice little deep dive coming from Esper Hunter in the future on this, because definitely one to keep our eye out on. Here we go. And
I will, while you pull that up, I will say something very interesting to note about XX is it claims to be the first and only quantum hacking resistant crypto chain out there, which is big deal because XRP has recognized the future that they're worried about quantum hacking, and they're already working on building their resistance, but they haven't said that they're ready yet.
So
there we go.
Are there any proofs? Are there any proofs for the XX network because in relation of the quantum resistant network?
I haven't looked into it yet, personally.
Yeah. And okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen any direct presentations about like the tech per se, but I just followed the money, right? So Chris Larson invested in this. David Chaum is like considered the godfather of crypto. Here, I got a news article here that we could just like go over really quick. So this came out in the beginning of this year. Some fairly recent news about XX. So the godfather of crypto wants to create a privacy-focused CBDC. David Chaum explained his game plan to create a CBDC that would be appreciated by the crypto ecosystem in an exclusive interview. When it comes to the crypto part of cryptocurrencies, David Chaum's work predates the crypto ecosystem. His efforts as a renowned cryptographer date back to 1989, long before Bitcoin was a thing. Chaum developed the protocols that act as the basis of DigiCash, the world's first digital currency secured by cryptography. As the CEO of privacy-focused network developed Elixir, David Chaum is working with the Swiss Central Bank to develop a central bank digital currency that could also attract the crypto ecosystem due to its privacy features. Named eCash 2.0, the new project aims to develop digital cash that would be inevitably private and quantum resistant to counterfeiting. Since the technical details require a deep understanding of cryptography, they sat down with Chaum and they talked about a censorship resistant CBDC. And you got some answers from Chaum here. But yeah. We can go into this as well, but what do you guys think about this? And he's talking about how pivotal privacy is for banks, along with scalability and blockchain compatibility. Here's another one. David Chaum launching CBDC technology that preserves privacy. BIS to supervise the CBDC technology. Project Turbilin or Turbilin. Yeah, Project Turbilin has BIS, David Chaum involved, talking about privacy, cybersecurity. I mean, this is some big stuff.
Sure, yeah. That's big. That's big. I heard that Starlink and Tezat they create like quantum resistant satellite mechanics or something like that.
Oh, so yeah, I mean, a lot of people have been speculating that, like, yeah, putting one of these DLTs on connected with Starlink, and then you just have offline, online payments all the time.
Yeah, I mean, there are some proofs out there with IBM. IBM working with I think Starlink.
Let's go.
And yeah, they create quantum resistant networks, but I think they do it in the first line because of the latency.
Nice.
So it will be huge.
IBM has been in the blockchain game for, a long time now too, right? So that, there's been so much testing underneath the surface, you guys. Like when they go full into, even with FedNow right now, right? And just ISO 20022 and all this CBDC speculation and testing, like this stuff's already been testing before that as well. Like, sure, they're releasing it to the public, but this stuff, like, they've been using digital assets at a smaller scale to like clear and settle transactions, right? And they've been slowly ramping it up to see what it can do with, hopefully in the future with like trillions of dollars of volume. By the way, I want to give a shout out to everybody tuning in. Thank you guys. If you guys are enjoying the convo here, we got Crypto White Hat as well. Our German rep for the XRP community. If you guys don't know of his channel, check him out. We got Esper Hunter, one of Blue Crew's finest, the mini green giant, the little mini green alchemist, if you will, tuning in on and as well.
Thank you, man, that I can join here and talk with you. It's really nice.
It's always fun. It's always fun.
Yeah, man.
Bobby Townsend saying, I'm gonna just put all my XRP on some for Evernode and for everything else. Why not? Let's just be complete Zum maxis. Once again, not
that's what
financial
I'm
advice.
doing.
XX survived the yep, exactly. XX is one of the first phoenixes to rise from the atom bomb fallout. There's somebody that we discovered along the journey, and we're like, oh my god, you survived. Come here. Come join our Blue Crew top 10.
So,
it's good seeing XX on there. I'm happy with this news today that came out. Very nice. So what's up?
So I think actually they don't have any quantum systems that actually are able to do such things. Like, it's really hard, in that 3-4 seconds. I don't know, man.
Right. Oh, dude, hackers are gonna have a hard time.
I know it. I mean, I was a hacker as well from 10 years ago, so it's
Good
not
luck.
so easy. It's not so easy.
Oh, exactly, dude. Especially once they transition fully into this digital financial system, like, good luck, man. There's gonna be a whole new shift in strategy, and I'm sure a lot of hackers are already prepping to try to figure that out, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They're already probably trying to find a way to prepare for this and try to figure out their way. But man, I think at first it's gonna be so solid. Like they're just gonna have like this whole, tokenized economy and internet of blockchains. Just interoperability with all these different DLTs that serve these different use cases. XRP with the payment settlement stuff. XX network with the privacy. Dude, XX network being so smart by acknowledging, dude, I mean, we just saw what the history of the co-founder is here with David Chaum, right? Like, they call him the godfather of freaking crypto, and him recognizing Algorand, HBAR, and XRPL as worthy to be collaborators with it. Like, that's going to show like what they're, trying to, what type of ecosystem they're trying to build out with the XX network here.
I've been telling you to put that freaking algo back on that list.
I mean, should we, Blue Crew, we got to put the vote for the algo as well. Do we want to put algo back on the list here? Because, hey, man, we saw an opportunity here today. It's looking amazing at 10 cents. It's flatlined. We don't want to put it back on the list when it's going green candles up. That's not the way, because we put it onto the list like that, then we're just chasing the pump, right? Sure, it's a phoenix that's rising, but we want to be here before the pumps. That's our thing.
Yeah, that's one of my arguments too. It's a deep red right now.
Right. Exactly.
Esper and GDLT, what do you think about PayPal?
I think it's a good distraction. I mean, it's what's encouraging, if as long as it makes the masses like interested in crypto at the end of the day, whatever way, like they're it's just another door that's opening. I love that it's coming out after XRP got clarity. So that's good. I like the timing of it. I'm not going to use it, but there's a ton of people that still, I still use PayPal for some payments on certain platforms. Right. So,
I mean, my opinion is when I was on Twitter, I saw pictures of the code and it shows proof that the code has, they could freeze and delete your money, which they already do right now on PayPal. People get frozen out all the time and their money's stolen. So
I saw that.
That's a big problem. And I think what he said, it's a distraction to me.
Yeah.
If anything, it's just going to be another Bitcoin where people are like, it's getting attention, but then we realize that it has all these faults that XRP doesn't have.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
it reminds me that we're just around the corner from a bull cycle, because PayPal did the same thing with the news announcement that they would be doing Bitcoin payments back in like 2019. Around that time, that was big news. PayPal, Bitcoin. Oh my gosh, this is it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure you guys remember when that, like, you know, every once in a while you're gonna get your PayPal news with crypto, and people are just gonna eat it up. You know, but it's already happened before.
That's a good comparison. Yeah.
Right.
That's
So-
what actually what actually is.
Yeah, and it feels like, you know, it could be a signal that a bull cycle's around the corner. That's all I'm saying. But you know, it could also just be, you know, it's just a major distraction, get you to chase these cryptos, and then they crash it on you, right?
Yeah.
Let's see who. So I think we agreed with Inspector Music saying they want to see Algo on the list as well. So I think we're coming back around with Algo. I think we got 2 survivors of the atom bomb fallout coming back in this late night DLT. I think we're gonna do it. Let's do it, Blue
That's
Crew.
what I like to hear.
Let's do it, Blue Crew. We got the Disciple 12 here. We got the ISO 12. The ISO disciples here. Okay, Algorand's back on the list, guys, because we don't chase pumps, right? We're trying to find these places in the deep reds. That's what it's all about. We're celebrating the H-bar gains because that was, remember, that was on our deep reds not too long ago, a few nights ago, last week. Right?
I don't know about H-bar. I was trying to go drinking the other night. I was asking around, where's the H-bar? Nobody knew what I was talking about.
So I have a next question. So
Yeah,
how
yeah.
long? So how long are you guys invested in XRP? Both of you.
I've been in since 2016.
Okay. And Esper?
I got in mid 2020.
Okay. And it's like me. I was mid 2020, like that, something, and 2020.
Yeah, I got in just in time. I mean, I had
Perfect.
too much time
Perfect
on my
timing.
hands.
But-
Go ahead.
Yeah, but I know XRP. I know it many years ago, you know, but I don't like it because I grew up with Bitcoin. You know, I was a black hat in my young years, so I switched to white hat. That's why I'm called today like white hat, crypto white hat, because I'm not more black hat. And I grew up with Bitcoin, and I know for what purpose Bitcoin was used. So. Yeah, I hate XRP like one time, or I don't take it so serious. Like, I just ignore it. So, and after some time, my uncle told me like, please take a look closer to that. They have partnerships with banks worldwide, and I check it up and I analyze everything, and yeah, I was a big fan of it. So. It's really huge. It will be huge. We're at the start.
Oh yeah, it's XRP Revenge Tour, man.
Yeah, sorry to disrupting you, Esper. Go on, then. Sorry.
Not at all. You already sidetracked me because I'm actually fascinated by people's stories on how they found XRP. I really think it's got a big future, and so whenever people tell me how they got into it, I'm listening with open ears because I think it's so interesting. My personal story is, I think, interesting too. We all have our own ways how we get there, but only a few people recognize what they're looking at. And once you're in, you're in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And
So I mean, if you want to tell me your story with more details, I would welcome it. That's up to G. Same with you, G. I think I've asked you before, but you just kind of glossed over it. I think you told me like,
no, I can tell you guys how I came across it. Do you want to finish your story, Crypto White Hat? And by the way, just before we get into that, shout out to Tavarian Tiller for donating $5 to the stream. Shout out to you, Tavarian Tiller. Good luck, hackers, he says. And you made one of the Interledger eggs into the basket here when you donated, man. If you have a Sum wallet, send me your XRP address we're doing a new thing whenever anybody does a super chat like this or whatever, and they make one of those balls in the basket, you're going to get 1 GDLT token, right? So that's a new type of thing happening here. So Tiberian, send me your XRP address, whatever way, shape, or form you want to do that. But anyways, back to crypto white hat. What is up, man?
So my last words for that topic, we miss Bitcoin, we miss after that Ethereum, and after that we miss Dogecoin. So don't miss XRP, guys. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So go on.
How I got in 2000s. Well, I had a friend who was into Bitcoin, and 2 friends actually, and they were into Bitcoin early days, and they kept telling me about like, dude, hey, you should buy this Bitcoin stuff. This it's like a digital collectible thing, and you know, it's or digital gold, and you probably want to be holding it. You know, it just like I think this may be like the future of money, like something like that. My friend like was really hyped up on Bitcoin at that time. So I was like, yeah, that sounds pretty good. What's the price of it? And he's like, oh, it's like $2,000 right now. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could afford that and whatever. And he's like, okay, all right, whatever. You know.
So
and then and then as time went on, he kept telling me about it. He's like, dude, Bitcoin's at 6K right now, man. You should probably check it out. And I kept going like, dude, but I don't have you told me about it at 2,000. I don't have $6,000 to buy a whole freaking Bitcoin, man. He's like, you don't have to buy a whole one, man. And I'm like, how do I do it? How do I do it? Like, tell me how I do it. He's like, okay, we're gonna. So like a week later, he teaches me like the whole Coinbase deal, and I sign up. I get a Proton email because he's like, you got to get a Proton email address with your Coinbase. It's got to be Proton, whatever. So I do that. I finally do my first investment into Bitcoin, and I see all these other digital assets on there. I'm like, what's this Ethereum thing, or what's they had Ripple as the name and then XRP at the same time. So I was like, what's Ripple? What's Ethereum? And he's like, don't pay attention to those coins, man. Every other coin outside of Bitcoin's an S coin. And I'm like, okay, all right, cool. So I'll just buy some Bitcoin. So I kept buying Bitcoin, but then every time I was buying Bitcoin, I was looking at the other things and I was like, huh, what did these other things do? And it was like Pokemon, you know, when you play the Pokemon game, you get to pick like one Pokeball in the beginning, and it's like Charmander or Squirtle or Bulbasaur or whatever. So I picked like BTC, which was like Pikachu, I guess, at the time or whatever. XRP is probably the Pikachu, but you know, you kind of pick one crypto, and then I just kept like started like looking into all the others and like hearing about their use case and what was unique about them. And then I just started, you know, I got really into Ethereum. I was like, oh snap, Litecoin and Ethereum are faster and true proof of work. They're proof of work as well, and they're just faster Bitcoins. This is going to be massive. And then I came around with XRP. At first, it took me a while to get around the pre-mine aspect with XRP. But once I was able to jump over that hurdle and just see what they were doing and doing more research, I just became full on XRP maxi for a good bit. And then it inspired me to do a channel about...
Was there anything at the first qualities of XRP that you learned about that you were like, oh, this is worth looking more into?
Oh, when I heard it was a banker's coin, I was watching Cryptos R Us, and he was talking. He was a pretty good channel for me at the time, because he gave like pretty decent like newcomers advice. He like does the 80-20-20 rule, or 80-20 or 80-10-10 rule, or something like that, right, with your investment. And so he goes, you put into BTC because it's the one. And then you put into Ethereum because it's the top proof of stake one. And then you put into Ripple because institutions and banks are working with them. And so I was like, okay. So I would look into it, and I just thought the name was cool too. I was like, I feel like something like Ripple would become something big. I just started getting caught up with the whole fever of it. You know, when you first come across XRP, you're like, wait a second, what if, like, you know, when we were playing video games, experience points, when you're earning XP, what if it was like getting us prepped for XRP subliminally? Or, you know, I just started going nuts with it, like, and I'm obviously a madman now with XRP, so it created a monster. And I soon moved most of my holdings to XRP from BTC and Ethereum.
Sounds great, man.
Yeah, and I got to experience the 2017 bull cycle, and I wish I would have cashed out, and that was the biggest lesson. in my investing was, oh, okay, this is a high, like when these pumps happen, it doesn't mean they're happening forever, right? Enjoy the party while it's there. Enjoy the party while it's there.
And one more question: what happened to your friend? Where is he now?
Oh, dude, my friend, hilarious. So my friend, where my friend is now, he has his own place. So he cashed out BTC way too early though. He cashed out at 25K and it went up to 66K. But he had BTC going back to like, you know, when it was like $2,000, right? When he introduced me to it. So he was like, nope, that's it. Like, dude, I've been waiting because he saw it go to 16K and he was like me. He thought it was going to go up forever. And he saw it crash and he's like, damn, I'm just going to hold and, you know, Bitcoin's going to eventually come up again. And so when he saw it go past 16K, he just started getting that fever again. He's like, holy crap, yes. And then it went to 25K. He's like, that's it. I'm leaving, dude, because like that a bear cycle is going to come. So he cashed out all of his Bitcoin and he doesn't even look at crypto anymore. And he thinks all of it is just a scam anymore. And it's just all, he still believes that it's all about Bitcoin and stuff, but he doesn't look into any cryptos anymore.
That was me in young years. the same.
Yeah, he created a monster with me though. It's funny. I was like so hesitant at first. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know about this Bitcoin stuff or whatever. Like, it just kind of sounds strange. Like digital gold. Like, can't they just digitize gold? Like, what the, you know, all this stuff. You know, and I just wish I would have just been like, yeah. Like I think the first thing, if I were to meet a friend that I wanted to tell about crypto and they seem like a person who would be interested in it, I would say you don't have to buy. You could throw $5 in. You could throw a little bit in. You don't have to, you know, even though I'm telling you the price of Bitcoin is 60K, you don't have to buy 60K right away. You know, same thing with XRP, you know, $5 can still make a world of difference with $5 XRP, you know. Hell, $5 SHX, you know, throwing $5 into SHX can maybe make a world of difference. Who knows?
The funny thing is you can use the XRP ledger in a decentralized way and in a centralized environment. It's amazing. It's hybrid, like.
Dude, my favorite thing from this XX announcement, because I always appreciate it when it's fellow developers or networks that are complementing the XRP DEX, right? And knowing the history of it being the first DEX ever created, right? And them talking about development with the XRPL and the excitement for federated sidechains. Like, this is what you want to hear. Because, like, yeah, a YouTube personality like myself or crypto Twitter could tell you so much. But when you're hearing the other teams complementing the XRPL, that's what I care about. That's what I really care about.
Yeah.
So XRP had the oldest DEX.
Hell, even when Flare was coming out, and I hope XX Network's relationship with this doesn't turn out to be something like a Flare. I don't think so, because they're planning on being like federated sidechains in the bridge here. It just seems like, you know, even when Flare was doing their thing with the XRP community, they were acknowledging the good tech that XRP Ledger provides, right? But now all of a sudden Hugo has taken a 360 and he says XRP only has real utility if it's an F asset on Flare. And I think he's just saying it just to get a rise out of people, because he knows how bad blood it is right now. Like, he's just gotten so annoyed of the XRP community at this point that he doesn't mind just saying complete falsehood with the only use case it would have is if it's an FXRP. He sees the threat that Evernode is, and then he ultimately sees with the XRP ledger and hooks. He sees it. He sees what's happening there.
I think, man, that if when automated market makers come out from the XRP ledger, the new protocol, if it comes out official 5 months after that, they will start with the banks, because as example, the Bundesbank in Germany, they told AMMs are the greatest opportunity for wholesale payments, like for wholesale CBDCs.
Right.
And the same thing said BIS with the Mariana project, how it calls. I don't know, but
yeah, Marina or something like that, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. But it will be huge. So I think if AMM comes out 6 months after that, 5-6 months after that, it will be huge.
And guys, I want to just give a shout out to because you know you're spitting some fire here. I don't know if you know what that means, Crypto White Hat, but you are literally spitting flames. You dragon, you man from Germany over here. Shout out to Crypto White Hat. Check out his YouTube channel.
Thank you, bro.
This guy's
Thank you,
our German rep over there. I mean, you know, hey man, I grew up.
I'm just here. I'm just here with you because it makes a lot of fun with you. You know, I mean, the people they know I do German stuff, so I don't think that's that's interest for them. But it's really cool, amazing with you guys. So I'm just here for fun, you know, because I like you.
No, exactly. And dude, I don't understand too much German, if any, at all. But I just love Germans. I've stayed in Germany for 2 months in Cologne, and I had two friends growing up that were what's it called, like transfer students from Germany and staying at my friend's house. And those guys were partiers, man. I have just a really funny quick New Year's Eve celebration with one of these Germans. Once again, he was a transfer student staying with my friend, and we're going to this New Year's party, and we're like 17, 16, and this guy's like 18 years old or whatever. But this German, I'm telling you, he could drink like nobody. We made a competition with him, and we were like, you know what? Tonight we're gonna just keep up with you drinking. He's like, oh yeah, okay. And so we go to this place and we go to the bar right away. He gets like a rum and coke and just chugs it down. And he's like, okay, another rum and coke and then a bottle of champagne there. And so we drank the second rum and coke. We're like, okay, he's not joking. We chugged it with him. It didn't help that we were inspired by Beer Fest around this time in our lives. Like this is when that movie Beer Fest came out and everything. And yeah, long story short, we could not keep up with this German dude. We drink champagne. We drink freaking lemon drop martinis. I vomited like crazy. And he was having a hell of a time partying with the girls on the dance floor, though. At the end of the day, me and my friend.
Yeah, Germans are crazy a little bit. Yeah.
What's up?
Germans are friendly and a little bit crazy sometimes.
Oh, dude, I love partying with y'all, though, man. Even when I was staying there for 2 months, I was I love your freaking Coca-Cola beers that you guys got and everything like that. You guys are nuts, man. I love it. It's awesome. But
thank you, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Crypto White Hat here, and we got Esper.
I never was in the States, you know, so I couldn't tell you anything about the people there, but I know some here from Germany, you know, but and they are really cool. So yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Right on. So we're scrolling down here with so we got that news from the XX network, right? I just wanted to kind of share some of the other past news here as well. I said it would be great to be able to get XX network on some wallet. XX network responded and said, hey, we're willing to talk. Right, and keep tuned in on updates, right? So I'm excited to see XX network possibly on some there, and then we got some HBAR connections, right? With XX network right here, right? Seeing the HBAR connection, and then seeing what else do we got? Let's see where that Algorand connection is. Give me a second.
Hey, while you do that, Crypto White Hat, I got something for you.
Let me know, man.
So this whole time since you mentioned it like 20 minutes ago, I've been digging through the white papers and the website of XX about where the specific details of this quantum resistance is. And I finally found something after all this time I've been digging. I found something. I haven't read it yet. It's 7 pages, but I'm going to link it to you so you can, oh shoot, it just gave me the forum.
Okay. No worries. Let me know when you link it.
Great.
Just really quick here. So we found so this one is back in July 7th, so a month ago, and we read this over on a live stream. But the XX network is excited to announce a new collaboration with Algo Foundation. Together, we're exploring cutting-edge quantum security, privacy, and utility mechanisms to benefit the wider Algorand and XX communities. So then you got that, and then we scroll up just a little bit, and then you get freaking HBAR as well, right? Here we go with the HBAR's announcement right here. Hashgraph wallet. So we will dive into the collaboration and integration between Hedera's Hashgraph, most widely used wallet Hashpack, and the XX network for privacy initiatives, right? So HBAR plus XX, let's go. XRP plus XX, let's go. Algo plus XX, let's go. This crypto's not even a year old yet, you guys. I'm excited for XX network. They're picking some good quality projects to be a part of. fast transactions, cheap transactions, innovative, consensus. What else do we got, Esper? What's going on?
So what I posted the URL for forum.xx.network, and then White Hat, you'll definitely be able to understand this. It speaks in your language because the XX network, everything they're publishing is highly detailed. It goes, this is not generalized information for just anybody. I think you'll be able to understand it. But go to that forum address, forum.xx, and then you'll want to scroll down to security and then click that link. And then they talk about a paper that was published about efficient key recovery attack on SIDH affects XX messenger quantum security. And then it goes into the details of how they tested a quantum attack on their
link. Where's this link? I don't see the link.
I posted it in
I don't saw it as well.
The YouTube, but let me break up because I'm not a blue wrench.
Oh yeah,
I'm not a blue wrench.
Here, let me give you a blue wrench. It's so stupid. You would think they would know that who the members of the channel are so they can still be green. But hey, it is what it is. Here we go.
Still green.
And I got you. You're now a blue crew again. Appreciate you guys. If you guys are enjoying this content before, Esper Hunter's about to bring some fire here, and I hope you guys are ready for it. Let's see.
So
if we
that
can get
link
30
is just
likes
to
with
the.
this. Here we go. What's the link? Here we go.
That link I just posted is just to the forum. You'll want to scroll down to the security, and then click that link within the forum security, and then it has 7 pages discussing how they've tested a quantum attack. And I didn't read it all yet, but I knew that you would want to dive into it yourself. And then they also link the paper that was published that they're talking about as well, that you can also read. So that'll give you something to go into.
Oh, thank you so much, man. I check it up.
Cool.
Nice, man.
Nice.
No
Yeah,
worries.
it does look like a pretty detailed discussion here on for security and
So some stuff for my next video. Cool.
Yeah, this XX, everything they're publishing and their white papers and everything, and this forum is all very detailed. I saw snippets of code. They were using equations like lambda equals, sigma x3 and all this stuff. So, I didn't get a chance to sit down and look at it to understand it, but I could tell you it's one of the most detailed informational things I've ever gotten about a blockchain.
Wonderful. That's good. That's what we want to hear. Yeah. That's what we want to hear. If you're being called the godfather of freaking crypto, we need that type of info coming out.
Thank you, Espa. It's really nice.
You're very welcome. Something else interesting I did see that's worth mentioning is that they want to hide how much money you're transferring to a wallet using XX, and they do that by breaking up all the payment. Like, let's say you're sending $100 to a wallet, they're gonna break it up into bits of like 10 cents a piece and send the equivalent amount of 10 cents. Send all those 10 cents one at a time to the wallet, and it'll be hidden within that. So when you're looking at the blockchain publicly, from what I understood, I just glossed through this. No one will know how many were received to the wallet. They'll just see tons of 10-cent transactions going everywhere. And so it sounds a bit like XMR, where they're hiding how much money you're moving to keep it private. There's a privacy aspect to this.
This kind of reminds me of Dragon Chain too, of how they deal with they have like a pretty innovative quantum encryption system as well. I forgot what they used to. I need to refresh. I used to talk about Dragon Chain so much back in the day of this channel, because that was the blue dragon for the blue crew here as well. Yeah. Maybe Dragon Chain rises from the ashes for us. We're still hodling. But yeah, getting into the quantum encryption game is massive. And if you have good luck hackers, man. If they're sending like 10 different type of payments per payment, good luck figuring out what the actual like root address is and everything every time. That's insane.
That's really insane. I need to read it. And thank you so much, Jesper.
Yeah, and you know, if you can read it this week, and by Saturday morning or Sunday morning, we should link heads and see what we find and talk about it on with G here.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think nighttime is probably good for crypto white hat, right? Because it's like daytime where you're at right now.
Yeah, it's 6 in the morning.
No, yeah. Oh, nice, man.
Or 5, yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
Yes.
you're still like up in the middle of the night right now. You guys go to sleep at like 10 a.m., right? And then wake up at 5 p.m. and then party and then.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
So your morning streams should be around 9 p.m. ish.
Yeah, probably.
For him then.
Yeah. I mean, it's really late. It's really late, the streams. So I'm now really tired.
Oh, okay. But I mean, if that does happen, I think it'll be offering a great perspective to everyone watching, because you'll have the actual technical hacker viewpoint, and I'm more of a big picture kind of guy, and translating like what is the big idea here that they're translating. So I think it'll be a great talk.
And remember to be eligible for this this XXIOU thing or whatever, if it's an airdrop or not or whatever, the issuance of these IOUs on the XRPL through a public XRPL address, and then issuing, you know, and you have to have already like a base amount of 1000 XX network. I'm interested to see what's going to happen with the price here, because like 1000 XX network is around what, $100, I think, right now, something like that. So I'm interested to see, like, because there's not many people who know about XX network to begin with, dude. Like, such a small amount of people are going to be a part of this issue.
Small amount of people, yeah. And did you say there's only 1 million?
No,
tokens?
There's a billion. It's a billion. It's
a billion,
yeah,
a single billion,
currently
and they're locking up
52 million total supply.
They're locking up a portion of that to only be used for certain things. So a lot less of those tokens are going to be available for buying and selling. So it's good. It's going to be another like SHX situation where it's good to be in early. I think it looks like it's going places. So
yeah, we're just planting seeds, man. We're just planting seeds. This is stuff we're going to talk, guys. We've been, you know, it's almost like I'm thankful that we've been on this journey for so long, because this is what we're just doing. We're just planting seeds, and we're going to talk about this like 5 years from now and be like, holy cow, look at what SHX has done. Well, hopefully, you know, that nothing's guaranteed, but this is what it's all about. It's like we're planning for the long term here. This isn't something we want to get ahead of ourselves too quickly, right?
Yeah, you're digging for the diamonds in that garbage, so I think it's
yeah.
I'm digging in the Ripple XRP dumpster though. Like I'm seeing what Chris Larson has, you know, a throwaway investment, I guess, into Elixir, and I'm like, I don't know, this XX network may be nice.
Well, hey, some garbage bins are better than others. I'm not going to go digging in the McDonald's garbage bin when I can go to the meat market. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, man.
So one more thing to clarify. To clarify with the IOUs, that is layer 1 XRP. Is what they have come out with from the beginning.
We lost you there, Esper. What was that?
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So the IOU thing, if that's confusing for anyone, that is native to the XRPL from the beginning. It's a layer 1 setup for how they trade assets. You've always heard you can trade assets on XRPL. And the IOUs, the other nickname is a token. So if you want to make a token on the XRPL, they said the other name for them is IOUs, and you have to back it up with a real world promise that you can trade the token created for something else that exists. So those IOUs will be legit IOUs where you can trade them in for something real. In this case, it sounds like the XX token. So this is it's not fancy language that they're, you know, sliding by you. This is a real normal token on XRPL that's tradable.
This does not seem like it's for the most part, it's not coming off as a scam here, right? It's not.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think that's what we're, and once again, we're not financial advisors. Obviously, everybody is doing their due diligence and everything like that. But once again, I'll never tell you what to do. And this channel is not about anybody telling other people what to do. And if they do, I'm not telling you what to do at the end of the day. But XX Network here, I'm interested to see, because you need, according to When Mullet, you need about $120 worth to even participate. It looks like right now, participate in this issuance.
Yeah, 1,000 tokens.
Right. And that's $120 right now to make that happen. So that's going to be even a smaller amount of people who are currently XX Network. Well, there's people who probably own even less than 1,000, and then the people who aren't even aware, like there's people who hold the XX Network token and probably have a lot of it, but aren't aware of the XRPL address or having an XRPL address as well for the issuance of these tokens. So I think it's going to be a small amount of people who are ending up to be a part of this. I would love to, I can't wait for further updates and details and see how I can participate. But I would be interested to see what happens with XX Network's price when with this relation here and having to have 1,000 XX Network. Do they want a lot of participants to be a part of it to begin with, right?
So where I'm able to buy the XX token,
so
can
XX,
I buy
you can buy XX Network already on MXC. It's called MXC Global.
Okay.
And you can do it with the USDT pairing, and then they have their own wallet. It's it's backed by the ledger.
Okay,
You get a seed phrase and everything. Yeah.
Nice.
So this is something I was hoping to get clarity on a little further. So I buy the current XX token, and then I send them my XRPL address, and they're going to give me XRPL IOU tokens. And then what is that going to be redeemable for? Since I already own XX tokens, what is the IOU for?
I guess it'll be like a transfer or like that's why we're waiting for further details, right? Because they're saying that they're committing 1 million XX Network tokens to this issuance, and the prerequisites are having an XRPL public address and having 1,000 XX Network. So what happens from there, we don't know yet.
It could be more XX tokens on top of what you have, or it could be something else.
Probably. It'll probably be something that's like a donation or airdrop for just being a part of the bridging of XX Network and XRPL.
That's making sense. Okay, cool. That's crazy.
And we can't get XX on some yet. I do believe we will be able to in the future. I just feel like they're gonna make it happen. We already are seeing this, like, if they're aware of like federated sidechains with the XRPL, I'm definitely believing they're aware of what some wallet is doing, and to be able to get XX, on there, and they already said it in this PDF at some wallet, right? So there's going to be a connection here with some wallet, I believe. It's not immediate, so right now to get XX Network, you can only do it through MXC Global, which is kind of like turning out to be like the new Q coin in this crypto space, in my opinion, MXC, which isn't a good thing, but at least at the moment, get some XX and I send it right away out of there and send it to my XX wallet that I have set up.
Cool.
Because I don't like keeping crypto on an exchange, especially one that's not like a big time one or anything like that, for too long. I love that we can, this could, like, it has so low liquidity. Like, this is talk about ground floor. Like, we were here the first day, like, it got, announced and released and everything like that. Like, we've been trying to we were following this project even before it was released, right? So, like, now that it's out there and, kind of rolling around, we don't know what's going to be its official low of lows, but, type of news like this is at least letting us know there's a real technology, right? There's something building out here. There's something breathing. And it's only on one exchange so far. So before it gets onto Sologenic, which it looks like that's what you're going to be able to do with these XX IOUs, right? So more liquidity for the XX network. I'm interested to see if, Uphold does things with XX, so on and so forth. Like, this is the beginning phases for this thing.
So it's interesting that Chris Lawson and
Yep.
Brett Garlinghouse has invested their money. So it's really good. So and it's a layer 1 blockchain, yeah?
Yes, it's its own DLT as well. And here's the news article about it, by the way, coming from talking about Ripple's Chris Larson invests in Elixir blockchain company that promises enhanced speed, privacy, and scalability. So it looks like this has been something that's like been in the works together. Oh wait, the article didn't pop up there, but I'll pop up another one. But yeah, this is something that was already in the works before XX Network became a thing, right? So this was an investment they made in 2018. So
Dang.
I definitely think this has like the fingers of Ripple all over it. Like they've been maybe incubating this privacy focused CBDC juggernaut of XX Network, right? Here's what Chris Larson has said about David Chaum. David Chaum has been a defender of privacy in the digital world for almost 40 years. I am proud to be an early backer of Elixir and look forward to seeing this consumer-facing blockchain open the door to secure use by millions of individuals in their daily life.
Dang.
Crazy.
Yeah, we got to
crazy.
jump in on this.
Yeah. So, once again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'll never tell you what to do. Other stuff. These breakthroughs I've made change the whole game. We can actually meet the requirements to go to consumer scale. Interesting, man. I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited for Elixir. I love that they call it Elixir because of the whole thing with Ripple and water and the liquidity hub and all this stuff. It's just fitting perfectly. But yeah, good stuff, man. I mean, I didn't think we would talk the whole time about XX Network, but I think it just had to be because it's like the new edition of the Blue Crew top 10 list here, man. And I'm happy it's in there. I'm happy Algo is in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We got all the ones that are involved with XX here. We got HBAR, Algo, and XRP, and hopefully we start to see some, bigger connections between things like, I mean, we've seen connections between them already, but more things coming to fruition between HBAR and XRP and Algo and XRP. That would be exciting.
Yeah, I mean, all of these that we've been talking about for a week now straight, SHX, Evernode, XX now, and Algo deserve a lot of more attention than they're getting, and I'm glad we're talking about it here because I think this is worth pursuing.
Hey, this is where we keep the eye of the tiger, man. We come on here not to point the finger and make fun of people and like say, hey, Gary Gensler did this today, ha ha ha, poopy face, ha ha ha, all that stuff. No, that's not what we're doing here on this channel. We're keeping the eye of the tiger, we're trying to find quality projects, and we're definitely honing in on the mantra of the XRPL here in relation to a lot of these cryptos that we're jumping in on, and ISO 20022 and Interledger Protocol and all that stuff, right? It gets nerdy, it gets deep in here, but this is what it's all about, man. We're talking about like digital assets that are going to change millions of people's lives, right? So it has to get, that's why this channel's here for that, man.
Yeah. Really nice.
Yeah, and I want to thank you guys. We're going to be wrapping it up here, so I want to be thanking Crypto White Hat once again. He's got an awesome YouTube channel. He's our German rep over there. It's 6 a.m. where he's at, man. He's about to start his day or end his day wherever he is.
Yeah, I'm finished. Yeah, I'm KO. So I'm really thankful that I could join here and talk with you guys. And next time I join again. Sure, why not? It's cool, even cool with you, bro.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, I don't know about next time, Crypto White Hat, you joining us, but it was nice that you joined us now, man. No, I'm just playing. No, of course, you're welcome, dude. You're welcome back anytime. And Esper Hunter, I don't know if my sarcasm didn't come off or not, but, we're just playing around, and we love you, man. We'll see you in the next one, Crypto White Hat.
See you, bro. Bye-bye, Esper.
Bye, Crypto White Hat. It was nice talking again.
And Esper Hunter, thanks for coming on through. So I guess we have you on assignment for tomorrow. Then is it going to be in tomorrow's DL talk, or is it going to be? I think
most likely Friday or Saturday.
Copy that. But yeah,
and thank you for having me.
Awesome, man. Yeah, and catch up with that SHX video that came out today, because that's some good stuff that he was talking about in terms of strongholds. Some more bullishness for SHX there. But always appreciate having you, Esper. You bring a whole new dimension to the streams, and it's always appreciated, man. Thank you.
All right, much love. Peace.
All right, see you later, dude. And guys, thanks to the Blue Crew, the Green Giants for tuning in. Much love. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that content, and the way I get to know is when you're hitting the likes or subscribing to the channel, and I appreciate that, or being active in the chat and just saying, hey, that was a great stream. Appreciate you guys. Much love to y'all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Always grateful. Thank you, BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto communities, Blue Crew, and all the communities out there. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. I'll see you guys in the next one. We got the Eye of the Tiger, and we keep it crypto, and we definitely know Esper Hunter and Crypto White Hat keep it crypto as well, and they got the Eye of the Tiger. Much love, y'all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.
Look at the moon. Oh my god, this is definitely not normal.